But she is one of the most dynamic people that I know. She's very driven. You know, I had a guy here in Atlanta that wanted to join the business, and he said, "I want to join under this person." And I said, "You have to be careful what you ask for, because this person basks in the spirit of excellence." And I mean, she's a 1%, as evident by what just happened. She was just recently voted the #1 female network in the world. And sometimes, when you have, brothers and sisters and family, you go astray. You have misunderstandings and certain things that go on in your life. I'll never forget, we went to Atlanta. Came here, she's still living here. And Shantae, she just had a child, and I got a picture of Olden DJ when he was a baby. And I was talking to her, and I was just so real about where we were. And my conversation was just real. And
gave a product she didn't even use.
And so we in her bedroom, right? Shantae was taking a shower. And man, she and I got into a heated discussion. I mean, it was just heated. She said something. And Shantae came out and said, "What is wrong with you all?" I told her, "Shantae, pack the damn bag." We left and we talked for a while. And she was angry with me, and I was angry with her. But anger is an emotion that's fueled by love. You don't get angry with somebody that you don't care about.
Right.
And we went separate ways, and I think the God intended us to go separate ways, And, but, we came back together. And it's such a blessing. She's been a blessing to so many, been a blessing to TLC, because she brought some talents here that she could take it anywhere. And she just, a lot of people misunderstand her, because she has such a hard, coarse exterior, but she's really, a little mushy baby. It's really, and so I'm glad that Twyla gave me this to let me introduce it, because Shantae and I love Stormy. Like, Stormy's the only woman, the other woman that Shantae will let, like, I'll lay in bed and Shantae will say, "Stormy's coming." I'm like, Stormy come jump in bed. Because like as a brother and sister, she lay on me. I lay. We just, we talk. I mean, it's just real and it's organic. But it gives me great pleasure to bring Stormy, my sister.
I picked it myself.
How ironic is it that yellow was my mother's favorite color, and it's a lot of yellow in here.
Yes.
So as I was listening to Kenny, the first thing that came to my mind is that if you love something, let it go, and if it comes back, it was meant to be. If it doesn't come back, it was never meant. And as he was just talking about just my house, that day I had just had my baby, not even a month prior to him coming over. He was probably 2 weeks old. Nobody knew I was in a very, very, very bad depression. I was broken financially. I was broken mentally. I was broken physically. I was broken emotionally. But most of all, I was broken spiritually. Nobody was feeding me spiritually. And when he came over my house, there's nothing he could have said that would have made me believe in what he was talking about, because it felt too familiar to me. It just brought me back to a lot of past hurt from that company that we originally met each other in. So I just didn't care, even though I needed everything. I needed the love, I needed the money, I needed everything. And we didn't have a heated discussion. We cussed each other out to the point where Sean was cussing, we cussing. I mean, we all cried that day. When we left and when I separate ways that day, it wasn't over forever. It's a feeling that you get from people that's just unexplainable. it's just unexplainable. And even though we went our separate ways, I still, in my heart, you know, we have an inside joke when we say it pains me. It pains me, but I wanted the best for them. Because, like, I'm misunderstood, he's misunderstood, she's misunderstood. They are loving, genuine people. And it's just when I want to just say this, because I could talk a long time, even though I'm kind of lost for words, that pain is an amazing connector. And all of us share some type of kindred pain. And I've made a lot of money. You know, I don't know if I think it was me, Sean. I made a lot of money 3 times. I've been to the top of every network marketing company that I've become a part of. And I realize now that it's a blessing from God, that God is just using me. It's not, I'm not that great, but God is greater than I am. And I have made a conscious decision. After you've made millions of dollars, been on billboards, you walk through different, you know, events, and everybody wants you to sign a book to nobody calling your phone. Nobody could care less about you. And those dark moments is when all you have is God. And I remember saying to myself, I would never do network marketing again. I hate it. I just hate it because of people. But how do you get away from people? People is what the world is based on, people. And so I remember meeting with Jack Fowler here in Atlanta, Georgia. Dale Jacobs, one of the first people I called. Pam McCray, of course, Rashid Booth, one of the first few people that I called. And because they said yes, they helped to build my belief. Because I stopped believing. And I decided that this time, God, I'm going to do it for you. I'm not going to worry about who says yes, who says no. I'm going to put you first. And when I say put you first, my business right now is truly based on biblical principles. I truly believe that thoughts become things. Everything you think, it is manifested in the natural.
That's right.
It just is a delayed reaction.
That's right.
I also believe that what goes around comes around.
That's right.
I also believe that you reap what you sow.
Yes.
And the more you give, the more you will receive.
Yes.
And I deal with a lot with people because I'm often misunderstood. But I want to read this to you guys because this is truly who I am. And I want all of us to embrace this. And I don't remember who all was at Kenny's house when we first kind of got together, was at the National and above last time. I said we gotta stay humble because we still ain't seen nothing yet. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. My biggest week was a little over $50,000. I average, even when the T went away, my check has felt no less than $35,000 for the week. And I remember when I was broke, speaking affirmations, saying I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm wealthy, I'm strong. And in my broke moments, my good friend DeMar called when I said we got to add humble because I feel it in my spirit that we are going to make more money than we can even imagine. And if, can I say if? If we don't stay humble, as quick as we rise, can be as quick as we fall.
Amen.
And so I just got to read this. I'm going to sit down. I know Kenny, he hates when you get all spiritual, but I had to get spiritual because I know I can't do this tomorrow. But I believe everybody here believes in God, right? And this is for all of us. Can we just all, if we all embrace this, I promise y'all, and work in a spirit of excellence and peace, our lives would never be the same. I got to read this. 1 Corinthians 9:19 says, Paul used of his freedom. Though I am free and belong to no one, I have made myself a slave to everyone. Though I am free, we all free. When you get the kind of money we make, we free to do whatever we choose to do. Though I am free and belong to no one, I have made myself a slave to everyone to win as many as possible. See, we're not going to win everybody, but we're going to win a few. And I believe that we are, all of us in this room, it is a divine time. Then it says, to the Jews, I become like a Jew to win the Jews. To those under the law, I become like one under the law, though I myself am not under the law. So as to win those under the law, to those not having the law, I become like one not having the law. Though I am not free from God's law, but under Christ's law. So as to win those not having the law, to the weak, I become weak.
Yes.
Listen, y'all, I have learned to become all things to all men, but I have been few. I'm done. Good night.